confirmed that the driver jumped into another vehicle. Now he's got fresh tires, and the pursuit is on once again. Close calls here with cars that are stopped. Go backwards, and now continuing here on Town Avenue. And there goes a unit there to pick up the pursuit. The airship overhead calling the pursuit. Very dangerous pursuit, and now the driver looked like something came off the car, maybe it came out of the car window there on that turn. And the driver now with a fresh car, fresh tires, fresh vehicle here, that somehow he was able to jump out in that alleyway out of the car that was missing a tire, ran down the alleyway, jumped into this car, and continued to take off. Eastbound 84th Street. 84th place. He got a truck there. He's squeezing by there. I don't know if he hit or not, but that was a tight squeeze for sure. The vehicle eastbound now and going over those bumps in the road, continuing. A lot of people out of their homes right now, enjoying the evening, and here comes a pursuit in their neighborhood, 84th and McKinley, southbound turn. Sweeping turn there, right turn. Hard on the gas, hard on the brakes. Into the intersection here, eastbound turn. There's the LAPD 77th Division right behind him. We'll come out to a wider shot to give you a better perspective. Looking like that car's having some front end issues as well. It looks like possibly somewhat may have clipped a car or two in that. Now he's going to go into, it looks like an alleyway here. It's a north-south. Pull their items out of the way of this pursuit coming through. Oh no, he's gonna, almost hit that unit. Oh, such close calls there, but that unit almost got T-boned by the driver. Northbound now, Central. Out of the neighborhood, now onto a major street, which is a little better, but still a lot of people out here. And look at the speeds. We're clocking it at about 70 miles an hour. Having some trouble here with that control of the vehicle. Hard on the brakes. He's going to make a turn westbound here, 20 on 81st Street. So the vehicle having some problems there. It's an incredible chase. Two cars now that this driver has been in. This one and the one before that was hit with a spike strip, or they ran over a spike strip, I should say. We initially thought there was two people in the car, but it looks like it was only the driver was able to jump in this car that was parked in an alleyway and took off in that car. So it's unclear if he had that car was left there intentionally for the driver to do that, or if he was just lucky enough to find this car with keys. But look at the speeds here in this neighborhood once again. About 50 miles an hour here, southbound on McKinley. Wow. Through Manchester, southbound on McKinley, continuing. It looks like multiple police units in pursuit. There comes the CHP helicopter, or I'm sorry, the LAPD helicopter through the shot, running that stop sign, right turn. Westbound on 89th Street, and look at this driver hit the gas. We're going to come out to a wider shot. And southbound, making those sweeping turns, out of control a little bit on those turns every time. There's definitely front end damage on this vehicle, so at some point this driver struck another vehicle. Eastbound 90th Street. Again through Wadsworth eastbound. LAPD reporting that this vehicle, or the previous vehicle, the driver of that vehicle involved in multiple robberies today. Wrong side of the road now on Central. The driver there hard on the brakes, another eastbound turn. Look at that bumper. That front bumper is messed up there, and it's going to go into yet another alley. And he's going to go eastbound there again. So definitely whatever damage is done to this vehicle, it's definitely contributing to the lack of control of the vehicle when the driver hits high speeds. It looks like he's actually, like the frame is bent on the vehicle, but it maybe not, but he's definitely having some struggles at high speeds, and certainly on the turns there. Westbound 88th. Back again, approaching Central. Oh, look at that. A close call with that car coming into that intersection. That car having to pull to the curb because he almost got hit there. Now he's going to go southbound in an alleyway. People there in the alleyway getting out of harm's way, continuing. That's southbound in the alley through 88th Place. And he's going to continue on that alleyway. You see that back end just kind of fishtailing there when he hits the brakes, or on the brakes on the turn, and then will accelerate. And you see that front end wanting to pull to the right. Wrong side of the road. And a northbound turn. Look at that fishtail right there. He hits the gas. He's losing control. Spins out and will likely continue. The officer's pulling up like they're going to do their felony traffic stop, but nope. The driver hits the gas, burns out, and takes off northbound on Central at a high rate of speed. Once again, a lot of cars in the opposite direction. 4 o'clock. Coming around to our 6, 7. Yep, good. Good job, David. Northbound Central from 88th Place coming into that turn lane, and he makes the westbound turn. 87th Place, he goes into an alley yet again. This is what the driver does. He goes into alleyways. Trouble there with the cars blocking the way there. Tight squeeze. Now again, westbound 87th. Sweeping turn, almost clips that white car. LAPD 77 still in the pursuit about, oh no! A major collision right there. The driver, the suspect there, getting T-boned by that silver car. A major collision at that intersection. Wadsworth and Manchester. The driver not coming out. Felony traffic stop in progress. You have the innocent victim in that silver car that is involved in that accident. Could be injured as well. Looks like the airbags possibly deployed in that vehicle, but now the suspect not moving. Let's go. Can we get to the south, David? If not, don't worry about it. So now, that's the sheriff's, right? Talking about the airships overhead, we have airships to contend with up here in the traffic, but we're seeing here officers with their guns drawn. The pursuit comes to an end at a crashing end here at Manchester and Wadsworth as the driver speeds through the intersection and gets T-boned by that silver car. Side airbags deployed, so it might be tough for the officers to see any kind of movement inside the vehicle with that happening, but wow, what an impact into that intersection. It's hard to see what's happening there, but officers with their guns drawn. Okay, we got movement. The driver coming out the passenger side appears to be standing on his own power, hands up. He's complying with officers, slow to move. And rightly so, with that impact right on his driver door. You see how that car is crushed in there. And the driver now out the passenger side, able to move, able to walk around. They're going to have him either lay down or move back towards the officers. Just before the pursuit started, they got behind the car, he failed to yield, and then the pursuit was on, driving very erratic, very dangerously through the streets. Eventually that car ran over a spike strip. The driver, pulling into an alleyway, jumped out of that car, ran down the alleyway, and jumped into a second vehicle, the one that's involved in this accident, and took off in that. Shortly thereafter, made contact with one or more vehicles in that pursuit and caused the vehicle to be damaged to the point where he was unable to control it. We saw him lose control of that vehicle at one point, fishtailing in the